Hi, everybody. It's me, Charles Norman, Sports Solutions LLC. I'm going to create a new series this year. It's called 52 Weeks. It's going to be my best, most hidden tips and tricks for you to get from a 5-year-old to a 17-year-old and try to get an athletic scholarship. And these are some of the things that I put together through the years. As you guys know, we are a software company, so I'm not a former high school, college, professional athlete, anything like that, but I've helped thousands of kids figure out from high school how to get a athletic scholarship. Our software is really well regarded. It takes your academic information, the sports you play, the level you can participate, and we show you the colleges that you qualify to attend that offer athletic scholarships at all the different levels, NCAAs, Division 1, 2, and 3, and NAIA. And I'm going really fast here because I'm going to try to keep this one between 2 to 3 minutes. I'm going to do 52 of these, which is basically carrying on a year. I have well over 100 of these. But what's special about these, I think, is that these are the hidden ones. These are the ones that you don't think about very much or nobody talks about that we found make the big difference for the kids that really go on and enjoy youth sports and end up in a position at least to get offered an athletic scholarship. So here's number one. This is the first week. Here's number one. You have to be the best version of yourself at your sport. And the reason I'm picking this one is because to most people, it makes no sense. You're like, what are you talking about? And if that's what you're thinking, that's what I want. These are the things that I want. Nobody else is going to talk about anything like this. But this is what we see, or at least I see as I'm talking to these kids and what they're doing. And the reason I'm bringing this up is if you look at any sports, any team, everybody's doing the same training now, the same nutrition, the same workouts, the same mental learning. And how to play the game and all these kind of different vibes and stuff going on. Everybody's doing the same thing. Everything is so advanced. But if you want to go as far as you can possibly go in any sport, you have to take your uniqueness and make it work for you. What do you do that no one else does? You're a one of one. And if you can remember that, that will give you where you want to go. And why am I saying this? Where did this come from for me? I am just a geek when it comes to sports and technology. And I went to it was a couple of years ago, I went to a event for AI and how not to get overly dependent on it. And so what they were doing was they were taking all these different sports teams. They did a race car driver. They did some other things. And they were saying how AI would get it wrong. And what they did was the Golden State Warriors, the second championship they won, and they put in the starters on that team. And then they talked about, based on AI, who would have the best career. And the person came out with the best person, would most likely have the best career, was Harrison Barnes. And so it's not that he had a bad career or anything's wrong there or anything like that, but the idea that Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green would not have popped up there makes you realize that you can't go by what someone accomplishes afterwards or who they are or what their college or high school accomplishments are. The uniqueness of that individual, maybe the melding of those teams, maybe if you play an individual sport, your approach to it. Are you a long player, a boxy player, you've got a short torso, you got big hands or small hands or long fingers or whatever it is about you that makes you unique is what's going to make the difference. If you take advantage of those things, I'm not saying you're going to be successful, you're going to play in college, you're going to be a starter in high school, you're going to go pro, any of that, but it is going to give you the best chance to have the best and longest possible career. If you try to do what everybody else does, the way everybody else does it, or some hero of yours or something like that, you try to incorporate that, that's fine. But if you try to be that person, that is where you're going to mess up. So this is how we're going to get started. I don't want to go long on these, just 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes, but you become the best version of yourself at your sport. That will give you the most longevity, the best chance to go as far as you can possibly go, and most likely will help you play the game for the rest of your life, which is the overall goal here. And so that is number one. This is our first week. I hope you guys will stick with me. Go ahead and subscribe to this series. It's going to be a great series. I'm going to enjoy doing it. I put these in some of my other videos before, and they just get lost in there. And so I wanted to make sure that I've just isolated one at a time. And then the other thing is that I always give our software. It's called Athletic SOS. I give you a code down below. I'll give you instructions for using the code. And I also give you a brief video to show you what it is. Please use the software. That's why I built it. I want you guys to have this great career. I want you to enjoy youth sports, not just play it. And that's what we're going for. All right, guys. Talk to you next week. Bye.